morning and happy Friday, VBHS.
We hope you had a great week. Here's your Pointer Pack News, episode 186.
In the world, President Biden has authorized Ukraine to use U.S.-supplied long-range missiles for strikes inside Russia, all in response to Russia's decision to allow North Korea troops in the fight, officials said.
Israeli airstrike hit the Beirut, killing at least 6 people, Lebanese official says. The authorities in New Delhi have closed schools and urge people to stay indoors because of the Indian capital is choked by toxic smog. Anti-immigrant sentiment is gaining ground in Europe despite a decline in the number of border crossings.
Here's last week's sports. On Monday, we had the VB Field Event Festival here at Van Buren Track. We had baseball traveling to Little Rock Christian. We had soccer going to Salisaw, and softball picking up a big win against Southside. On Tuesday, the soccer team hosted Poto, and the softball team traveled to Pea Ridge. On Thursday, the baseball team picked up a W against Springdale, and the softball team also won against Prairie Grove. On Friday, we had the VB Running Festival here at Van Buren Track. Soccer went to Dardanelle, and softball hosted Maumelle. And then over the weekend, the boys soccer team went to a tournament at Little Rock Catholic, going 1-1.
Here's this week's sports. Monday, the baseball team beat Paris and the softball team beat Lavaca. Tuesday, the baseball team traveled to Fayetteville, and the soccer and softball teams traveled to Greenwood. Friday, baseball hosts Bentonville West, and soccer and softball traveled to Siloam Springs. And Saturday, softball hosts Beebe.
Here's next week's sports. On Monday, baseball hosts Russellville and softball hosts Gentry. On Tuesday, baseball, soccer, and softball all go to Russellville. Thursday, our track team goes to Alma for the Alma Relays. Baseball team goes to Rogers Heritage, and softball team goes to Mountain Home. And then on Friday, our soccer team goes to Mountain Home.
Hello, welcome to your weather. I'm MJ Meteorologist, and here is your weather. Friday, we have a high of 75 and a low of 56. Saturday, we have a high of 66 and a low of 49. And then Sunday, we have a high of 59 and a low of 40. That is your weather. I'm MJ, your meteorologist. Stay dry.
At least 6 different events at test locations resulted in damaged property and/or arrest in this month alone, according to CBS.
On Saturday, a protest involving 350 people at a Tesla showroom in Manhattan resulted in 6 arrests, mostly for disorderly conduct.
That event was part of a nationwide Tesla takedown movement in which the most demonstrations have remained peaceful.
The incidents come as Elon Musk's involvement in the federal government deepens and some critics resort to violence against his business interests. Even some Tesla owners are selling their vehicles because the values and politics of the company's chief executive are alienating them.
U.S. and Ukraine officials will meet in Saudi Arabia to discuss reaching a ceasefire in the war with Russia.
This past Wednesday, the U.S. is set to impose 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum from Europe.
In education, the Trump administration canceled $400 million in federal grants and contracts to Columbia University.
They cited its failure to protect Jewish students from harassment.
Good news in the U.S. Hiring in the U.S. is holding steady. The country added 151,000 jobs in February, and the unemployment rate rose just slightly.
Mark Carney, a former governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England, won the Liberal Party leadership election and will replace Justin Trudeau as Canada's Prime Minister.
Trump is likely to be his biggest challenge. America is not Canada, and Canada never ever will be part of America in any way, shape, or form. Carney said in his acceptance speech.
1. In religious celebrations, Purim started on Thursday night, and Holi is today.
2. Not religious, but still a celebration. Today, March 14th, is Pi Day.
3. Don't turn your back on anyone. Tomorrow is the Ides of March.
4. Pope Francis remains hospitalized, but is showing improvement, according to the Vatican.
And 5. To end with some happy news, Jackie and Shadow, 2 celebrity bald eagles, finally hatched 2 babies after several years of no luck.
Sudie Williams and Butch Wilmore have been vibing at the International Space Station for so long, but the plan is to finally get them back on Earth.
NASA will launch a SpaceX capsule with their replacements on Wednesday, 9 months after Williams and Wilmore left on what was originally a 1-week trip.
The crew will spend a week together with newcomers, perhaps regaling the stuck astronauts about Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show before Williams and Wilmore head home.
Welcome to pop culture. This is a hot Cheeto that looks like the Pokemon Charizard. It sold for nearly 90 grand. I don't know why it sold for 90 grand. It's a Cheeto. You would buy it for 90 grand? Yeah. I'm eating it personally.
Lady Gaga's new album, Mayhem, just dropped. I don't know the significance of the album. I really like the Gaga. I like some of her songs. But what does she know about cameras? What does she know about cameras?
Picture of Lady Gaga. That is Michael Jackson.
That's her album cover, goober.
Okay.
All right. This is revolutionary on the game of basketball. This is revolutionary in the gaming world. This is rumored to come out this year. It's basically like a Nintendo Switch, but an Xbox. So just one more reason why Xbox is better than PlayStation.
Going back to the topic of Pokemon, this man here went viral for blocking a Pokemon vending machine. He is a sorry reseller that was trying to buy up all the Pokemon from the vending machine and wasn't letting anybody else have any fun. Do you have the video? True. They do say that. Don't block them all. All right, moral of the story, don't be like this dude. Don't be him. Thanks for tuning into Pop Culture. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
We hope you had a great week.
Be sure to DM your pictures to our Instagram at VBHS Point of Practice News so we can feature you in our student submission section of the episode.
Till then, wear your seatbelts, drink some water, and tell someone you love them. We'll see you next week.
Bye! Oh my god! Oh my god!